All right. So this is going to be a message. Oh, you smell good. My flowers. I just got like a whiff of their fragrance. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. So for those of you who have an Aquarius rising sign, sun sign, moon sign, or north node sign, this is going to be for you. For the rising sign, I actually say you should probably pay attention to that sign first because it's going to be the most accurate in terms of telling you what you most likely will experience. Excuse me. Sun sign will give you more like strategy if you need more strategy. Moon sign is going to give you how you may feel during the process of the month, but also give insight into possibly some of the subconscious patterns, whether positive or negative, that are in play for you. And then finally, the North Node is going to be more indicative of what your soul is actually paying attention to for its ascension process, its evolution. So hopefully that helps. Um, yeah. All right. So the general energy for you, Aquarius, is the joy card. I love it. I love it. That's so beautiful. So, I mean, there's not much to really say with that except, you should be feeling amazing this month. You should feel like you're on cloud nine. Even though Jupiter is not in your sign, it kind of feels like it is. Which is odd because the ancient ruler of Aquarius was actually Saturn, but I think there's something kind of jovial and playful about the Sagittarian energy that resonates with Aquarius. So I think that's going to be a really beautiful energy for you for the month. And if you don't feel like you're in this place, this is an opportunity for you to choose to live in that space and live from that space. Okay. Now, in terms of your relationships, for those of you who are already in, committed partnerships, that looks like you guys are kind of having like a back and forth on something, and it's related to like something practical though. So this might be issues around money. It might be issues about something that's long distance, and you guys are trying to figure out how to navigate that. Maybe somebody just got a job somewhere, and you're like juggling two homes until you can make the shift, or they can make the shift to the new location. But it's not like bad per se, but I can see where it can possibly feel unstable. But I think you guys are going to be okay. Now, for those of you who are single and looking, there does seem to be a wide door open, an opportunity open for you this month to meet somebody, and in particular to meet someone who could potentially be good relationship material. So not just somebody that you'd have a fun weekend with or whatever, Aquarius, um, but really somebody special. So, or maybe even a few people, but I think at the very least, the quality of who you could be meeting this month is definitely going to be shifting. So, if you are looking for a relationship, now is a great time to be out and about. If you're looking for something that's more like, just whatever, you may not really be meeting that energy this time around, just as a heads up. Now, in terms of career, that's looking stable. No shifts, I think, are going to be happening for you in this regard. So if you are looking for work, I don't think that something's going to come through this month in general. Of course, look at the other signs, but for the most part, I think that that's going to be just steady. So whatever you've been dealing with or working with is what it's going to be this month. Not to say that won't change next month because everything always changes. Nothing stays the same. But for right now, it's fixed energy, just like your energy. Even though you're an air sign, you are actually fixed air. So maintain what you're doing, and you'll be cool. Even though nothing is going to be changing, when things are in a holding pattern, it is an indication that you are held in the process. Okay, so Just know that. Now, in terms of your finances, in terms of the money that you have, or that the money that, so if you're worried about money, again, your needs will be met. You have everything that you need. If there's no concerns about money and work is good and all that kind of thing, like again, you're gonna have what you need. Like you're fine. You meet the needs for yourself, for your family, etc. In terms of money coming down the road, that's when it may start to get a little tricky. Just because it's like, okay, well, how do you want to shift? What do you want to call in? So this is going to require you, and basically this is going to be, because we're in what primarily is going to be the Capricorn season once we get to winter solstice, which is a sign before yours. This is going to be an important time for you to do some assessments about how you handle your money and what you want to build for the future and how you may have to discipline yourself. So I think that's going to be more of what your focus is, especially if you're wanting money to grow or if you're wanting to make some changes. Like that's really what's going to be front and center, I think, for you. And then, yeah, so we talked about career, money, relationships. All right, so let's do beginning, middle, and end of the month. Guidance and things to pay attention to. It's been interesting. There's a lot of similar energy that's been showing up for many of the signs. In particular, I would say the most predominant energy truly has been the Emperor card. So there is something about personal power, stability, and laying the foundation for the future that is front and center. And also the Emperor is the master manifester. It is that kind of like CEO energy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So what came out, first card is the Two of Wands. This is actually another Aries card. This is Mars and Aries, and the Emperor is Aries. So there's that. So this is a card of power, dominion, and also choices, like how you want to choose up. But I actually feel like this is more about like your personal power, you feeling strong at the beginning of the month. And that very much is in alignment with the energy of that, the joy card. Middle of the month, we actually have your card, Aquarius. So yeah, I think you are going to be feeling amazing this month, Aquarius. I think it's going to be really nice. And then we end with the High Priest, which is a Taurus card. So this is a lot of grounding. This is connection with family, of course. We have the holidays, but this also talks about belief systems. So what I was saying earlier about, especially in terms of your finances, being really clear about what you want and where you want to go in the future is definitely coming through, and how, of course, you need to show up to enable that to happen. And this message was sent from the Five of Wands, which is actually Saturn in Leo. Okay, and that talks about breaking out of the comfort zone from what's felt good, what's felt comfortable, obviously, and making yourself distinct and pushing forward, which kind of feels uncomfortable for Aquarius. You guys like to be part of the group, but it's okay. That's what Leo has been teaching us for the past year and a half with the North Node transit. It's okay to stand out from the crowd. It's okay to be distinct and still also be in union. All right, let's get the closing guidance for you. But, I think you're actually going to be great this month overall. Closing guidance for Aquarius. Two of Cups and the Two of Wands came out again. And that was sent from the Princess of Cups. So beautiful month of healing, of empowerment. I think it's going to be great for you, okay? So I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to do a session with me, you can go to my website, innersunalchemy.com. I do tarot, astrology, energy healing, and life coaching. And then on the website, you can see the information for the Lightworker Academy. So if you're interested in that, you can apply. And then if you're not already following me on Instagram, you can find me at innersunalchemy. I do weekly astrology and weekly Lightworker forecasts. All right. So wonderful reading, Aquarius. I'm happy for you. I know that the past year and a half has not been easy because the South Node's been going through your sign. And that's really been, I think, affecting your sense of courage and self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. But now it's dissipating a bit. It's still, I'm sure, going to take a little while for you to get back on your feet. But I think this month is just like breath of fresh air. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.